where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are the channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, I just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So
Good morning, and welcome to a program we call Colors. Right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issues with the front page of the different newspaper and the Punlado for the morning. After we can all look at what in the paper them say, we can come back and begin, bring people inside. We can help with follow we talk about the different issues them. So first we go inside the paper them and see what we can get this morning. And the first one we will take na the future newspaper. We say raining season awareness boss or Israelis. Over alleged 2.9 million fraud, U.S. citizen denied bail, and Munafa Mpati built 20 school, and I will demolish any house if President bill, and then you get others to give them with the inside this edition of the future newspaper. The next one we get now the Daybreak newspaper. Bring back our money. Honorable Tawa demand for LPG adoption in the ECOWAS markets. PRA boss appeals for strategic partnership, and you as well get other story there for inside this edition of the Daybreak newspaper. The next one now the Saloon Times newspaper. We say if you want electoral justice, go to court. Bill tells Samura Kamara, and under the leadership of Sludge, SLRU demonstrate friendly contest. Over 200 youth and conference on environmental stewardship and campaign against Kush. The next one now the Calabash newspaper. Leon Oil outbids competitors in $76.4 million Sierra Rutile acquisition, as President Boakai calls for fair economic cooperation. Foreign Affairs Minister reaffirms commitment to Mano River Union as Sierra Leone mineral wealth found under scrutiny. The dubious credentials of Igor Siberud. What's really behind his CV? The next one at the Open Space newspaper, we see mineral wealth fund under threats. Igor Siberud threats to President Bill's MWF initiative. And we go to the next one at the New Age newspaper. We see Chief Immigration Officer seeks collaboration with U.S. Homeland Security. Businessman remanded for wounding, and over 200 youth participate in conference on environmental stewardship and campaign against Kush. The next one at the Independent Observer newspaper. We see Parliament CSO creates bonds. Kailaun gets new Lockout building, and Energy Ministry host IFC resident rep. The next one we get inside the program, now the Owl newspaper. Mineral Wealth Fund, the new hope for Sierra Leone. IPAM awards 60,000 leons to hackathon winners, and you as well get NAC's the decision to sustain party activities. A closer look at APC's path forward. The next one at the Oracle newspaper, we say Pawan Putra always observes NRA business regulations, and AI Kalon CEO sponsors 6 coaches from Kono in SLFA-B license training. And you as well get resident lavish praises and appreciation to G-Techs. We go to the next paper, we in the health newspaper, we say government must tackle challenges in our health sectors and more specialist doctor for Sierra Leone. And you as well get Madam First Lady. When is the completion of 34 military hospital? New enterprise at Connaught Hospital, and Sierra Leone struggles with rise in drug abuse and mental health crises. The next one we get that the Africa 24 newspaper, we say in the mining sector, CFD funds chopped. Bill to exit State House 2028. It's AWRC up on awareness. Will Samura replicate Biden? And then we go to the next one. We now the Unity newspaper. We say Chief Minister inspects Sewa Grounds Market project with NASIT DG, and Council of Chairmen will serve as auxiliary to government. Reverend Smart Tennessee. And you also get PRA. PRA boss appeals for strategic partnership for LPG adoption in ECOWAS markets. And we go to the next one. When at the Freedom Post, we say political instability takes heavy toll on economic growth, and you get youth and conference on environmental stewardship, drug abuse. We go to the next one. Okay, now all of the people in this way we get inside the program this morning. We take a very short break and we bring with people inside. We go come and help we for discuss the different issue them.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different stories.
Alright, you still watch Colres right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and like we don't watch within the paper them say. Now we dey bring we get them inside. We don't get one, we don't join we, but they join we on we WhatsApp line. And later on, we expect to get another guest. We go join me on the Zoom line. We're not Edward Mara. But for now, we get on the program Sharif Bari. Sharif Bari na businessman. Sharif Bari na politician. Sharif Bari na philanthropist. Well, Sharif Bari na person we self not the left then school business. You know they take her easy at all. Well, when I don't see how it don't they come and chop the careers with with inside the program. So it don't join me inside the program this morning, but it on WhatsApp. Sharif, good morning.
Good morning to you, good morning to viewers, and good morning to listeners all over the world.
All right, thank you, and we're happy to get you again inside the program this morning. Sharif, let we start with yesterday big events. Now the Bintumani conference all. Waiting now the highlight where you take from that conference yesterday. I mean the town hall meeting with the president.
Honestly, I want to appreciate the Minister of Information and Civic Education for bringing the president to the nation. And I hope say it not will be just one time.
Okay.
It will be now a policy at least every year. The president can talk to the nation through the town hall meetings twice in a year. That could help we know the government in agenda, the government in policy. So we serve as a Sierra Leonean, we be able to interface with the president and talk to him directly. So me take yesterday na a mixed baggage. Na me take yesterday.
Okay.
One.
So mixed baggage. In other words, you get two sides to them, right?
I won't get more than two sides. I won't get up to three sides of what happened.
Okay, give me summarize you mixed feelings.
Okay, me mixed feelings. One, I appreciate the government, His Excellency, the President, for way they organized the town hall meeting and he would interface with Sierra Leoneans. The second, and I'm not glad in because the audience will go and not been get the opportunity for ask the questions. Already the minister be don't get names of people, that then names of people that he call and give them the opportunity for ask question to president. So more or less me take and say it was a stage managed. Because if it be left on openly, Louis asked the president a question, then for them beautify the event more. That's the second one. And the third one, I see one lady when was the climax of the whole occasion. Because they not give you the opportunity, the audience, for Louis ask the president question. This lady just come up from nowhere. He raised his hand up, he began shout, say, Una will give me the opportunity for ask the president question. Immediately you see a lot of security then come. At one point they will remove her, but the lady resist, and the president used in good wisdom. He said, no, Una allow the lady for ask the question. The lady asked a question. In the first place, he asked a question when not be there in place because the president we don't talk about agriculture. But if further go and tell the president, say, the people of this country are hungry. The people of this country need food. That the price of a cup of rice don't go 6 leos. That even people that wait there inside the hall, where they witness this town hall meeting, they are hungry. That was the climax. So in other words, ultimately they advise the Ministry of Information, next time, it is a good idea, but allow the audience, don't call names, don't call selected names, let the audience ask the president questions. And I believe, say, as a president, no question no will become very difficult for us. And no question no will be very embarrassing for us. Politicians, we are trained to answer questions and to give the correct answers. So next time, let them allow the audience ask the president, because that is the essence of getting a town hall meeting. A town hall meeting means an interaction between the president and the people. The people will get now the opportunity to ask the president directly questions.
All right.
So this are the mixed package we got from yesterday event.
Yes, in as much as you don't try for put you mix feelings inside the bag, we all understand waiting. But you say that lady ask question with the president we don't ask, but that's the show say Salon people and most people not just care about policy, not just care about waiting in a paper, but then care about waiting they happen physically in the ground.
That is correct. So
because even when the president don't talk about that, they all for For them, they not answer no question. For them, they not talk about the agriculture.
When you say your economy don't improve na your country, the test case na Dove Court, na Kuto Road Market, na Congo Market, na Wilberforce Market. When you go na the market for go buy, na there you go know say yes, your economy don't really sound, your economy very strong, and the people they live happily. So all the test case na Dove Court.
Thank you. Continue for the way to inside the program. We don't get Edward Mara on the line, Aiden at the Zoom line. Edward, good morning and welcome to the program. Long time. Edward, you mic mute.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Long time. How old team? Hope you're okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, so let me go straight. You know, the town hall meeting yesterday, you know, waiting na you take the presidential town hall meeting have been to Mani.
Well, first of all, it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing as a country for the fact that we get the democratic challenge who they face. But it's good that, in an occasion like this, we get, president, they come can get face-to-face with the people and try to explain the government achievement and all that. They give the people the opportunity for ask questions. I think it's something like, like during the APC era, then we get this open government initiative.
OGI.
OGI, where they also they get the town hall meetings. And I remember there was a time, again, former president also been faced the public in this kind of manner. So I think it's a good thing for we country that we political leadership sometimes them for able to come forward to the people. Because like President Bio, I remember by this time last year, it be every day be done at the rain, it go and campaign, crisscross the country. So again, 1 year down the line, if you come back to the people face to face for talk to them, I think it's something that we for commend, the government for, particularly so the young man at the Minister of Information and Communication, we try for coordinate the whole event.
So what thing be you highlight inside the program?
Well, to be very honest, one thing where I get problem with where it comes about president addressing the media or the president addressing the public, like this kind of town hall meeting, not basically maybe this current government, but it don't always they happen from the previous government up to this government. One thing I hate about this kind of event, now the fact that the place they go full with political appointees, people are waiting to work na the government, we not get no business for be in the hall. Now then they go occupy all the seats. The average mammy, where yesterday I've been expected the mammy queen at Congo Market, the mammy queen at Dove Court, the mammy queen at Kuto Road, all of them people are where President Bio been to go meet, they go campaign to them. These are the people who are the expected government.
All right, and we get issue with Edward in line, but it's still a watch.
Government appointees, then for giving people like these questions. But when you of political appointees, yes. So moving forward, now something this way you need for be properly controlled. Again, the too much of security presence, who they get them kind of events there. It also they serve as a kind of intimidation of getting the ordinary people for let them come across and discuss with the president. Some of them see President Bio like yesterday, he don't take the bold step that you want to go talk to him people. We not for begin see high tension of security presence in the place, because otherwise the whole essence of which they been try for organize this town hall meeting then defeats the purpose. Because if we are not allowed the ordinary people for get access to the president, then it means there was no need for let the EV organize them. So whilst I commend the government for the initiative, also the appeal that next time when we get any kind of event there, let president make sure say, all these presidential appointees, they have no business. Honestly, they're no business for the day. Not to them go there for go address the president. And then they go there for go ask the question. And not to them the president be able to go address. They have to stay in their office. The president's intention was to talk to the ordinary people and not to the appointees. So some of this event, next time moving forward, they organize them in there, the Minister of Information, let them make sure say the right people where president really want for talk to, not them for be na the hall.
Okay, so yesterday we find, like what Sharif say about this woman, we find out say if the average people they and get the opportunity, then for we don't ask question them. We listen, this not to be part of the game or not to be part of the one that they ask question. But right at that point where the president they talk about Bumbuna, where they talk about electricity, we see how we hear a particular voice come out again from the one that we hold and small phone in the video and say, no, that's not true, that's a lie. Where I see they talk about Bumbuna and the benefit where they come from that side. I don't know if I catch up with that. Sharif, you be hearing that?
Well, naturally, these things are bound to happen. Okay, go on, Sharif.
Sharif, yes, because even the president at one point he just say, na cameraman and they talk so.
Yes, I see that way it unfold. Like I say, the disadvantage of yesterday now way they not give the audience, the ordinary people, the opportunity for ask questions. Because already they don't stage manage the names of people there where they can't talk. When it come for let the audience talk, the minister say Alfonso Manley for ask question, Mr. Jallo for ask question, Lawyer Conte for ask question. So it's like they don't cherry pick. They don't cherry pick the people that will ask questions. I went there purposely for ask Mr. President question, and I believe say me president for able answer me questions. But next time, this let it be a lesson for we all. Next time, let they allow the audience, let people that raise their hand up, then get the opportunity for ask questions. It is a beautiful idea.
All right. Edward.
Because you don't talk about politics without the participation of the ordinary people.
Exactly.
And if the ordinary people then go, now they for ask questions. Now that trigger this lady when they not get the opportunity. So well, I will talk by myself. I will talk, I will make my voice be heard.
Edward. Edward Ma?
Yes.
Yes. What do you think yesterday, especially this man as well? We in a video, then because of them touch something, we told him feel say not correct. It come out either we say that na lie, and then the president began for pause and say na cameraman they talk so.
Yeah, well, then sometimes people then see and say because it need to we, so we see and so strange. Sometimes when you get an opportunity for let the president can address, even sometimes the media, that's the right time you ask critical questions, and maybe that's the right time you think say you able for communicate to the president directly. So if somebody they try for express in your opinion about what they put in the president they say in the moments like that, I don't think say is anything wrong with that. And then maybe again, maybe president say if not a cameraman or not a cameraman. But the truth of the matter is a citizen of Sierra Leone, a Sierra Leonean, maybe he also they feel the pinch of some of the issues the way president they talk about. So if he come in and try for say no, what the president they say so, not correct, then now also the responsibility of President Bio for take time for explain also for let the person understand say yes, what they say is true.
Yeah, but
Again, it's like
Edward,
some of the
yesterday,
issues.
like can you go back to that woman? Maybe they speak the mind of plenty Salon people, including me and you, especially where it can't find the hardship. Yeah. When the president begin for address him, I've been like, okay, that's good. The president address him because he begin talk say, in president and the guide for ask question. I was like, wow, this is not the first time I hear me president they actually do them kind of things there. But at one point, it take a U-turn and say, I wish the person for me don't ask a question of this nature before income because the person be don't begin to rest before he come. And the question are that the rest don't go 6,000. So for as far as I'm concerned, the person not for me don't ask this kind of question. The person for me don't ask the question before this time. But I remember yesterday we played this thing and talk say, you know, in the 2018 election, in the post we say if we buy 200,000 euros, then are suffering. And then the people want change for that. So now if we buy a rest 1,300,000, 1,400,000, if Shaif Bai can correct me on the actual price right now, I don't know if that been the right word that one day for say the woman for be don't ask a question of that nature before even him become president. What do you take, Edward?
If president say so, but I also think say the woman also get right for ask the question at that particular time because he thinks say now that moment they get the opportunity for access and at that moment they think say things do not change as far as in concern. Like he's rightly mentioned, sometimes the problem with we country, we need the old political leaders them accountable based on the manifestos the way that they present to we during campaign period. You realize the last election we passed to 2018. Say the whole campaign exercise done. I not see any serious issues or debates around the manifestos the way the two political parties them put forward. In fact, we've been get to a point now, be important again. This they pull inch by company, this they pull inch by this. So like they reduce the campaign. They reduce the campaign to a mere nothing, as if was just a kind of social club, elections where we'll be going into. So the issue of holding political leaders accountable when it comes about their manifesto, as far as we're concerned as Relio, we not get to that point yet. Because otherwise, if that is the reality like it happened at the US now, we hold the leaders accountable based on the manifestos and all that. I think President said not before no surprise because if he recall back in manifesto period, some of the things that we say, and this woman they can now say, no, Mr. President, during the campaign, ABC, then D. Now we're not able we're not able to see that change there. So president also for not able for justify why is it that in government not able for achieve food security or food self-sufficient up to this moment. So now something that we get for begin move along now with democratization of holding our political leadership accountable based on the statement the way they make. Now make it find out say even when it comes about campaign, they see this member of parliament or a councillor, they can even a community level, they can make some kind of promises. Promises where you say then are promises the way they're very unachievable. You're not able to achieve them. But I think that's the only moment that they can play on the minds of citizens. And at the end of the day, nobody can hold them accountable. So they think the trend they continue. So me no say that woman write the right question at the right time, and they think it has been the right opportunity. But again, like I rightly mentioned, one of the things the way they affect you also, most of them press conferences there or town hall meeting where maybe we President Bio don't start so now. We get for stop this issue of it being state managed. Every Minister of Information press conference, government press conference. I have stopped not to attend government press conferences because I think it's not sometimes useful anymore. Because even when you go to Minister of Information, they have selected media houses at every given time. You understand? Where they have on their list. So if when you they come from a critical voices and they for a medium, then you can say the minister already where now hold the mic and I get the authority for allow for ask question, not for ask question. Obviously, they're not going to give the platform. You go raise the hand up several times till the end of that press conference, they will never give you the mic. So what's the essence of you attending a government press conference?
And
so
if
that's where the problem lies.
Fortunate for get the mic, then we begin the control how you for talk.
Yes, then even when you fortunate, then you that a graph even can dictate to you the kind of questions you should ask. And as I know, as a journalist, I must say when I attend press conference, there are critical issues need to be clarified. There are critical issues people think that they need to get an answer to. So those questions are bound to be asked. So even yesterday, what happened again? This was something again, like I rightly mentioned, that we may not be expecting. You head of parastatals, ministers of government, or Mr. A, Mr. B, you are an appointee of president. You're not gonna business for good day. This was just President Bio the people wanted to talk to, and not anybody else or any party functionary. So at the final say, if we get for try for improve, sometimes you see now the West, they will bring the president in the public, the media, they scrutinize the president right at the press conference. We don't see them in day. If we say we are a democratic country, let us begin to practice this democracy with the seriousness we deserve. Let not begin make nice face about it as if we are serious.
Then go drug mic and like how them one drug another lady and yesterday. Anyway, let all you quickly and can to Sheriff. Sheriff, what thing you take on the response of the president to this woman, especially when it comes to that side where it tell the woman say, if I don't ask this question before I be president?
Well, the beginning of the answer of the president was nice. And I tell the Minister of Information, say, allow the lady to ask question. So we say kudos to the president for way and accept lady ask question. Yes, however, emotion been override how it go answer the lady in question. The takeoff was very good, very accommodative, but midway now, it begins say the lady for don't ask that question before. But as a citizen, you get a moral duty for ask your president questions at any given time. Anytime you get the opportunity, you go ask your president the question. Perhaps that lady not be get the
opportunity
or ask the president directly, like how he been get that opportunity yesterday. So my own submission is at any given time, you get the opportunity for ask your president any question instead for ready for answer your question.
So what about yesterday again?
Between you and the citizens.
Yesterday again.
You can't tell the citizens, says, let them vote for you, and they don't vote for you, then you get for give account to the citizens. This is my own answer to that.
Quick one on that, the skill and
the press conferences. I've been getting newspaper, the Parrot newspaper. When I be to go for government press conferences, yes, it is really stage managed in those days and even up to now. As long as the government of the day, they give subvention to sludge, they give subventions to sludge, the sludge will be very become and economic with how they go scrutinize the government. Me now one of the people we stand very firm say, and the government not forgive subvention to such an autonomous, independent, credible institution when at the fourth estate, when at the watchdog of society. Because you cannot bite the finger that feeds you.
Not possible.
Yeah. So this is my own submission.
So quickly on the question I will ask you on this same issue of this agriculture. The president make it clear to we all yesterday say they want them where they plant rice right now, not to we. Now the people them from China, Taiwan, and other side, and they plant rice. So where they don't plant the rice, then get for bagam, then get for pay the workman, then they get for put on a ship, pay transport and all. So we don't expect for them can sell and cheap. But with the question we can have in mind now, Before 2018, when they tell we say rest na 200,000 and that na suffering. Now, who that them be the send rest na salon? Now we be the plan for ourselves? Sharif, quickly, before we go to another issue.
Not we be the plan rest for ourselves. You see, this idea of rest campaign, this for stop na this country.
Okay.
Because every year rice they go up. As a government, no got control over rice at all. But we they able mitigate them. Yesterday, when they listened to the president keenly, and it took and say rice will go up this year. Next year again, rice will go up. But before it left power in 2028, we could not able feed we say. It is true, my brother, because this year now 5% government don't add on the increase of importation of rice. Next year now 10 years, the other 10%, the other year now 15%. As it progress, now so government they add taxes on the importation of rice, which means externally the prices don't go up. Instead of government mitigate, reduce the prices on we, that they add more percentage. So these are one of the questions that we really want to ask yesterday. Government, now we don't start for plant it. Then now we don't start for identify the land who would go plant. Now we don't start for get equipment. We no make road network from the farm to the city, but you don't start for add 5%. And in business, as you they add percentage, now so the prices they go up again. So how you want left free, how you want to do this thing? These are some of the questions that we everyone asked yesterday.
If you get a chance. Okay, so let's take on again to another issue, quick one inside the program, and we go look at this paper where na the Salon Times newspaper. Salon Times newspaper, they ask this big question. Well, basically they quote waiting the president say yesterday, and this now waiting the saying. If you want electoral justice, go to courts. Bio tells Samura Kamara. Edward Mara, when are you take on this?
Well, you know, Sierra Leone is a democratic country. We are governed by the rule of law. And I think so we don't go through a lot of difficulties with democracy up to this 2023 election we pass. You know, sometimes when you try for beat the democratic structures, you get yourself into trouble. And this now one of the things the way it don't affect the opposition very greatly, especially so, you know, Dr. Samura Kamara. You know, for the fact that APC initially led by its then flag bearer, Samura Kamara, decided not to go to court because according to them, they not get trust in the justice system. You know, and then this is a country where you want for can lead, this is a country where you want for can be president. If automatically, if you say not trust the judiciary, you not trust the justice system, even yes, you might have a point, but at the same time, you get for also test the system if the system is working or not. For that reason, and they will lead to now take this tripartite way, waste of tripartite we can do so with a lot of resources we waste. Say we say with the day like today. President Bio is one again more focus on one thing, say where it be don't begin for talk from day one until the end of this tripartite, say as far as in concern the 2023 election was dust and settled. He done with that. All waiting care about that 2028 election. He be not say that in many fora. Again, he also tell the opposition, say, as far as in concern, don't win the election. If you don't think say he not win the election, let them go to court. Let the court go prove that. You know, we legal system now this country get a time bound, you know, for able to go through all them process then. So when the APC fail for go to court to the time where you know the law being permits them for do that, then the whole situation become interesting in the way that President Bio was much confident now say yes, you know, is on top of the game because Amy thinks if they for go to court, sometimes delay for don't come inside or other means that for don't happen, way for don't change the narrative. So with this latest development will don't happen now, Samura Kamara is not just a crying baby. It's just a crying baby. He has not been sincere to himself. not to his even not to his supporters themselves, because he says himself as an individual, honest to himself. He's very dishonest. He's politically is dishonest.
And why you think say he's very more dishonest and not honest to him people him?
Samura Kamara has never communicated to him people and clearly with regards to the outcome of the 2023 elections.
Okay.
Even throughout the tripartite, even before the tripartite, it creates a situation wherein it raised the hope of in people, not knowing that he's fully aware that there are things he was will be telling people will not ever be achievable. Even the committee at a point in time, in with the committee being into disagreement with many things. The committee they say, hey, let us go to this direction. Samura Kamara is saying different thing. But even when the thing done, the party say no. As far as we are concerned, we are done with this. Let make progress. Let go forward and let go. Men will wound them and put yourself together and prepare for 2028. The Samura Kamara still they can't tell people and say no. He need democratic justice. So if he say democratic justice, President Bio was merely telling him that okay, if you now will not say we don't done with the tripartite. A tripartite was not just between APC and the SLPP. It was, the third party, the international community. They are done.
All right. Continue for the way to inside the program. In line door all up the quick one.
Done with everything. They don't come up with a report. They know. So if he say he want democratic justice, so why then he deviate from the court? Now only through the court he can get democratic justice. On which means again he wants democratic justice. Through which court of law we want to get that justice there? Do you want to go to the international court? Well, go to the international court. But before going to the international court, if you make sure say you utilize the local, legal system in the country, then you say one can be president. So for me, when I say the Samura Kamara is not a serious politician. He's very dishonest. He's somebody that nobody can rely on, nobody no go trust anymore, because all what people are not see, so they see and say a play on the intelligence of the ordinary APC members, especially the grassroots, where they always been misinformed when it comes about the reality.
Point, if you talk, then kind of thing that you get a lot of people in. We go to say you're anti Samura Kamara or you then are the payroll of SLPP.
Well, I would love to be. I would love to hearing from that from anybody, because that they not so again way new to some of we. SLPP time they said the same thing. APC come back and they say me, then tell me the same too. So the same SLPP, if they say I'm in the payroll, no problem. This is something some of we don't live with life for now for we country, to say the truth. Not to for come by anybody. You don't follow Samura Kamara from 2018 where came into politics like a novice. He gets in political baptism in 2018. Since 2018 to 20 now, you don't see Samura Kamara at any given time as a serious politician in terms of public debates, in terms of campaign, in terms of messages, in terms of in public address, in terms of in public engagement, dialogue. So I ask yourself the question: you don't follow him for a while. Do you see him that way? That somebody that you can lay your life for?
And a good question, Andy. Sheriff Baila bringing inside this now waiting. MAADA will tell Samura Kamara.
Hello?
Yes, we'll get you.
About the electoral justice.
Yes.
And after the elections in 7 days passed, where the APC and Guna Court, I've been fortunate for talk to senior Supreme Court judges. They tell me, say, they are happy that the APC not bring this matter to the Supreme Court. They say because they don't release. If the matter been go to the Supreme Court, then it become very tense for them, because whatever decision they will come out with, it will become a precedent in the country. It will become a document for the entire world. So at the end of the day, people, the way they do research, now the Commonwealth country, they will make reference to the decisions or the verdict where they don't take. Na Sierra Leone. They say, so APC don't save the neck, that may not go na Supreme Court. Now, for answer the question, yes, that should have been the road. I remember JFK talk say APC in a we gonna court, but they missed the road, they not gonna court. But this could be a lesson to them. But when you talk of electoral justice, it doesn't only mean say you forgo na court no more. No, you will talk how then therefore reform the electoral laws then at this country. And the reformation of electoral laws doesn't mean pass you go na court. How the parliament the watch certain clauses na the Public Election Act and change how we go watch with constitution or the review now how for put certain laws then for help the electoral process. So if the Dr. Samura Kamara asks for electoral justice, it doesn't only mean saying now for go na court, but how we go able to reform with electoral laws, then they again a very helpful for we get electoral justice in a country. But however, APC will make a mismatch, then failure for go na court. If they may go na court, the honors, the liability for them they now in the heads of then Supreme Court judges, like how the one of the judge then said to me, that the whole world will watch now about the decision. But next time, this will serve as a lesson to all political parties in this country. But yes, we need electoral justice in the reformation of certain laws then. However, this tripartite, some of the recommendation again, it is against the same electoral justice where APC they ask for. Because if you read recommendation 70, they clearly say them by the tripartite say, if you are a political party for 2 elections, you don't win seats in parliament, you don't win at the council, then for deregister you. That is against democracy. It is against the spirit of participation. It is against the spirit of representation. So in as much as they talk, they clamor for electoral justice, and the recommendation where they make recommendation 70, it is against electoral justice as well.
And a good one where you come with so. All right, because hardly we people and talk about and including Mrs. F now, so a very, very good one. But let's take into this other one quickly. We now the Africa 24, as we go down the time where we get ready for wrap up. You know, Africa 24 get this banner headline where they say, will Samura Kamara replicate Biden? I know I'm putting nothing into that day. Edward, when you hear that kind of headline, what in the kind of your mind? Edward?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, with an headline like this, who say, they say, will Samura Kamara replicate Biden? What in the kind of your mind?
Yes. So my response. Yeah, my response to that. My response to that. You see, point is, I can always say this. You know, we politicians that don't get for be honest to them to we the citizens. What's in the happen at the US, where they follow the US politics, and as compared to Sierra Leone, where we're not going to be able to compare themselves because they then get over 200 years of democracy and all that. So I know I'm for going to renting and they. But again, when we say we are a democratic country, sometimes honest to serve and to people them or the lead. They lost an election. 2023, don't lost an election. You know, if now we serious enough, we want for live now, you know, a peaceful life, we're able for enjoy retirement. I think say if we take an exit with all seriousness.
Okay.
Because since I'm keenly, for me, politics has really don't become a religion to me to some point. Because I make sure say I don't track down every politicians then at this country, then political history since then they come into politics. Every the other day I've been talk about me what I was say I not trust again any for any reason at this country when Dr. Yunkela when it comes about the issue of politics. The same thing I will say for Samura Kamara. Samura don't eat in lunch before lunch break. All Samura Kamara needs now is to excuse the APC and go into private life now and enjoy retirement. But you know, a man that I know, these are people that not get principle that people and admire them for like if you don't honorably, they say, because of all what's happened to me so now, might give other people and the chance, you know, not get that guts, not get that principle for setting them precedent and they say, I can take an exit. Name me one Sierra Leonean politician who don't look in. Now this country power then I at a advantage. A left I say no, let it go, let me resign and move on. You understand? No, not serious politician. Yeah. You understand? So what to me they say what the paper is.
Okay. The line it is stuck with the line over there. Okay.
Goodbye to politics.
Okay, thank you. So Sharif, what do you think?
Yeah, what I think about that heading, though I not read the content of that particular news. But however, to my own sense of judgment, you cannot compare Dr. Samura Kamara with Biden. Biden na incumbent president. Dr. Samura Kamara is not a president. And perhaps the paper, they try to compare them in terms of their age, that they are all old men, they don't become weak, they don't start for, their senses don't start for reduce. Perhaps now that angle, the newspaper, they try to talk about. But you cannot compare them. One, not a president, one, not a opposition leader. How could you compare a president and an opposition leader? So I'm not going to get much for say about this because I not read the content of that particular news. But however, if not age, they will try to compare. But both of them are aged. That both of them don't start now for lost some amount of senses, and that both of them don't become unpopular within their party based on the candidates where they can contest against them. Now, if you want to take Dr. Samura Kamara against MAADA, you see Dr. Julius MAADA get strength in terms of age, in terms of ideas, in terms of even movement. So I cannot give a precise answer to that newspaper because I've not read the content of it. But they are not comparable. You can't compare an opposition and a president.
All right, and so the last...
Yeah. 1 minute. Let we... I agree with Sharif that we cannot compare them maybe based on the fact that this now in your incumbent, this now opposition. You understand? Let we localize this argument to our own level. You know, let us remove the US out of this, right? For argument sake and for political scrutiny. You and me know Samura Kamara from 2018 as far as politics is concerned, not about in public life as financial secretary, as minister of finance, as foreign affairs, as this and that. But when he received in political baptism from former President Nkrumah, from that 10 day to this moment, what he thinks say, is there anything new where Samura Kamara go bring to the political table of the APC and also to the people of Sierra Leone? Anything they were new? Where Samura Kamara not able for bring camp 2018, when able bring camp 2023, even within EU political party, when at the APC, not to talk about now being elected for the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Is there anything new? We don't follow Samura Kamara for a while in public speaking and everything. Do you see him as a politician?
Okay, good question.
Do you see him as somebody that a movement that Sierra Leone is really desperate to have a change that is required? We see citizens that they cry every day. Do you see Samura Kamara to forfeiting into them to that kind of position at this point in time? If Samura Kamara for come back again and begin campaign for 2028, from now to 2028, do you see Samura Kamara? Is there anything new? Is there anything new? Is there anything new with Samura Kamara that Samura Kamara can even bring back to the table?
There is no act to find the mind's construction in the face. We don't see from 1960, 61 to date, we don't get a blend of political leaders in this country. We don't get leaders who are very old, the Sir Milton Magai, the Albert Magai. We don't get leaders who are very young, like Strasser and Dr. Julius MAADA Bio. We can't get again all one who don't get middle age. But Sierra Leone has not moved yet. So me, I'm not convinced by age. I am not convinced by politicians who can talk, electrified the minds of the people. Otin, I want to see now in Sierra Leone, leaders where they do the actions. Not leaders because they are handsome, no. Not leaders because they have their PhD, no. Not leaders because they are young, no. Not leaders because they are old. We want an oriented, God-fearing leader. We go push this country forward. So being Dr. Samura Kamara, being Strasser, being the others, I'm not really impressed by them since 1961 to now. To see a robust leader, we go really remove we from the shackles of poverty. I want to see a robust leader. They really bring technology in this country. Usai with health sector, a really strong. Today, as we speak, people are flying out of Sierra Leone to Ghana. People are flying out of Sierra Leone to Turkey for medication. And see a Sierra Leone, Usai people they fly for can seek medical attention here. I want to see a Sierra Leone Usai the labor force they enjoy. Not to Usai the import labor forces who can't take the mega jobs then now in the hands of Sierra Leoneans. So I am not impressed by age. I'm not impressed how you able dance. I'm not impressed by your agility. I can only be impressed by your performance.
Sharif, you talk say you want for suicide other people in the common other country for can't take treatment and other things than I are. But yesterday we understand say even people in the common overseas for can't take treatment and also for kush.
The kush treatment when they can't take now only call psychotherapy, not medical therapy they call for. It's not now how rebuild, reconstruct your psyche, than that then come for seek attention in Sierra Leone. Because we get people that we able counseling, people that we able rebuild the mind again. So it's not about medicine, no. Now the psyche they come for get treatment from this country.
All right. If we for wrap up the program, what in you want for left with people and before I come to Edward. Sheriff, go ahead.
I not get your question.
If we for wrap up the program, what you are left with we?
Well, I want to wrap up with what the president said yesterday. For reminder, again, one of in beautiful quotation, he say, "An empty bag cannot stand."
Yes.
Hungry man is an angry man.
Yes.
Indeed, an empty bag cannot stand. So me they appeal to government, since they feed Sierra Leone on the way, that 5% where they don't add on importation of rice, let them try for reduce them, and this coming financial act, let increase than they again, because instead we are say an empty bag cannot stand, and not all and China go come feed we, but until we start for feed we say, and now we not started. It just tell we say they don't identify about 50,000 acre of land for the plantation. Now that we will not start for plant it, lay a reduced land as well. And the president extremely do well on education, because it takes much of in time for explain about education more than all other aspects we talk about. Like the economy, say the economy, the strive. But I want to tell Mr. President, say inflation still the bites in this country. Even the Guinea money, it gets value than Sierra Leone money. President Duya talk to your minister, let you see how they go bring this and inflation down in this country. Instead acknowledge say things stronger, and indeed not true. Things they really stronger. President, again, I want to remind you about the labor. You talk about the labor, that people, they still import workers, then bring them now Sierra Leone, and we are
All right, in line, they actually connect. I will just give them 3 seconds for see what think happen. All right. So if we come back, we will continue with them. But Edward, waiting you. Okay, it'll come. So go ahead. Yes. Go ahead, Sharif.
Yes, the 500,000 job we Mr. President say it creates. If we stop now the importation of immigrants coming to Sierra Leone, we can take the mega job. Also, Mr. President, you talk about the EDSA, people that the chief life, but as well as the EDSA, they connive with them. That is true. Meters, they're not available. Even if you go for replace your meter, then say 3 million euros. And then they know the by law. Mr. President, let that come again so you notice. Mr. President, you talk say Sierra Leone will chair the Security Council. That is good. Mr. President, you talk about mortal man. Now they kill mortal man them beaucoup na Palestinian. Now you don't get that opportunity to be the chair of Security Council. Do you go talk to them? Let Israel stop now, ceasefire, and stop for kill small picking there. This is my own contribution. I will tell Mr. President, I thank you very much. Thank the Minister of Information very much. But next time, let they allow the ordinary people them for ask the president questions without any stage management. God bless Wiyad, Kores, and God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Thank you. God bless you, and we wish you a very good day. Edward Mara, over to you. What do you want for wrap up with? Edward?
Yeah. Again, I want to commend the government through the Minister of Information for the town hall meeting, and then I also want to appeal that the way the Minister of Information stage managed, the town hall meeting will not allow that to happen again. Most of the people yesterday were identified. We know most times identity can happen. These are people where they already put on the pipeline for go ask the president. You see, I want to say something about this country now, where some people and they use civil society as a disguise. We don't see in this country a group of people who then claim say they're civil society, then go see Mr. President. And at the end of the day, what did I appeal to Mr. President and for tell Mr. President, say, we don't go school now, we don't get degree there now, we fit now for being minister. So do you remember we for make we minister? This were a group of civil society. So then they tell you, say, the civil society operation as Sierra Leone is full of dishonesty, then gets always political interest, and then always they dance with the politicians for make sure say they survive. We don't see Mr. President meet with the political parties, representative them. Now, for good discuss about the country, disappointedly to the president. Now, for let the request, say, Mr. President, do your self. Now, for the give one bag rest every month. We don't say again that this country, people with them claim say, they self they represent the media. We see always the interest where they put forward to Mr. President. So when would they get an encounter there? For me, if you ask me, your honest opinion, the media not be even important for the day yesterday, this town hall meeting. Not important for the day. Because as far as me concerned, the media, every Tuesday, there's a government press conference where they're going to Minister of Information. We know what will happen there. We don't see the level at which the media they go, where now few colleagues there where I can give credit to. So when there's some of them people and they go there yesterday where they claim say then as civil society, then they tell you say the process is something where stage managed. What's in civil society now then for go hearing from President Bio? We not be no hearing from President Bio before. So me they appeal to the ministry. Next time when they do this, what you want for today? Now the market women, the traders union. Now they why they feel the pinch. Let them take all them cheerleading them now, all them markets then are freedom. Because when you look at the freedom, the engine of the economy na Sierra Leone. When you want for do a simple survey in this country, how the economy they move, you just go to all the markets then they so now put all the market woman and they let you get the views. Any views we get from them market woman and they give exact picture of the economy. Exact picture of how then they feel. Let us get them people and then now where there's a town hall meeting, let us get them people and then now. Let we try for avoid these political appointees, then they go flood the place. Some man have forgotten number for their president, they sit down, they see him face and all that. Who's relevant then they get to the press conference? They get some people where they go there yesterday. These are party stalwart the way they just want for go the way president then at that whole day, then they look at right now in face. For the president able for see them and let them get eye contact, let them know say are they around for favor and for political appointments. So moving forward, let we stop this. It is not the business of the political appointees or party stalwart or civil society for go champion some of them for this kind of important town hall meeting. Let we get this very clearly. Otherwise, even the president will come, the whole program will lose its relevance and the essence of what the president want for let it achieve. It's a very good idea, it's a novelty, but I think say let the regulator more properly, moving forward. Right. Again, I just want for also appeal to the Mr. President. Not that we are done with this tripartite, because this tripartite has been something where it puts the whole country under siege. Everybody, you want to do business and go to a business partner, as well as wait the outcome of the tripartite committee. You want to embark on anything, no wait after the tripartite committee. So now we are done with the tripartite. All what you want for Sina, now for let government energize itself more stronger now. Let them go back to their manifesto. Let them work in line with their manifesto. Let them bring in and deliver to the promises the way they made to the people of this country. The president, they take an exit 2028. We don't say. All what you want for see, when he take an exit 2028, in SSF, if for Sudan now, people reflect, this is not President Bio in legacy. Free quality education at President Bio in legacy. Food na Sierra Leone. As today now, every Sierra Leone are able to afford food na President Bio in legacy. So let's work towards in legacy now. These are some of the things we will go take for member. But if we allow the sycophants they around now, the political sycophants them, where they don't come, they don't surround the president. Even sometimes people, the real people, where they want to prefer genuine advice to the president. Then they block them at State House. They are not giving the opportunity for let them meet with the president. And I make them happy that they don't get the new presidential secretary. When have Dr. Gaima, let Dr. Gaima use in leadership skills, as a former teacher, They know the how people in the field, they know what people in the go through. Let make sure say let people and they get access to the president.
Right.
Maybe when president open up to the public, they're going to get more information from the public, they're going to get more advice from the public, then they can able for use their advice then they for help the country. And I not think say governance is about secrecy. Governance is about accountability and transparency.
Okay.
And one of the processes where they get so now for make sure say it become accountable to the people. So being accountable to the people and not necessarily mean say we are not coerced and they can't coerce you. It's part of the democratic process. So let the president always be open up to that kind of process there. Let them move away the politicians there. Let them allow the ordinary people to get access to them.
Thank you very much, Edward Mara, for you taking time for joining inside the program this morning. And thank you very much one more time to Sheriff Bayi for we take on a beautiful theme for joining we. Until then, one for say we wish you all a very, very good day. You will watch the program. One for tell you plenty thank you as well. You will like and share the program. Appreciate you so much. You will don't subscribe. Same thing. Like and everything. Thanks to the producer for the program. We make sure say this program meets you this morning. My name is Simbe Pierre, the freedom fighter. We just sit down here so for make sure say I bring you the information. Until then, we love you all so much. God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call we are. Thank you. Bye bye.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, I just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially